What's up? It's time for yet another installment of Out of the Box. And this time we've got Dungeons and Dragons Into the Unknown, the Dungeon Survival Handbook. It's got a spider motif. A little worried. According to the back, it is a guide for players and DMs who want to play in a D&D game that explores dungeons and plumes the blackest reaches of the Underdark. Oh, screw this. I hate the drow. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, long story. It's got some new stuff. It's got character themes. It's got new races. It's got dungeon-themed powers, which is kind of cool. Expert delving tactics, dungeon types. You know, good stuff. Good stuff. Start at the beginning. Find something. Here we go. An escaped thrall. New character theme. It gives you a PowerPoint. So it's psionic. You also get the ability, My Mind is My Own. When you're hit by a charm or psychic attack, you get resist 5 psychic till the end of your next turn. And you also get a +2 power bonus to saves against charms and psychic effects till the end of your next turn. At level 11, it becomes resist 10. At level 21, it becomes resist 15. Also, if you augment 1, you get above, and you can make a save against any charm and psychic effect at the start of your turn instead of at the end. If a save can end the effect, and the benefit lasts till the end of the encounter. It's kind of cool, and you get some more abilities later on, but I'm not going to read them all off because that would completely destroy the desire for you to read it. I mean, but I don't want to spoil stuff. And they've got 3 new races in here, too. There's the Goblin, the Kobold, and my favorite race of all time, the Zerfneblin, Deep Gnomes. The Deep Gnome gets +2 Wisdom and +2 Strength or Constitution. They're small, they have a 5 square speed, they have Dark Vision. They get +2 to Dungeoneering and +2 to Perception. You ignore difficult terrain that is rubble, uneven stone, or earth in construction. You're considered Fey. Dungeoneering is always a class skill, which is kind of cool. And you get the Stone Camouflage ability, which is once per encounter. You get partial concealment to the end of your next turn. You get 5 temp hit points. So they make decent fighters. Fighters, clerics, pretty much anything wisdom-based. I keep going here. New powers. Just to throw one out at you. Insane Logic. It's a Dungeoneering utility. You need to be level 10. It's an encounter. Choose one aberrant creature that you can see within 5 squares of you. Make a Dungeoneering check to determine the creature's resistance and vulnerabilities. On a success, your attacks ignore the resistances until the end of the encounter. That is pretty kick-ass. Roll against the beholder. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Continuing on. Expert delving tactics, climbing, darkness, secret doors, clearing rooms, traps. Dungeon Don'ts. There's a little thing here called Dungeon Don'ts. Novices at dungeon exploration mistakenly do things that might seem like smart tactics but can easily go awry. Avoid these common errors and live a little longer. Hurting animals. Checking everything. Yeah, I can understand why. Especially the checking everything part. There's some stuff in here on dungeon types. Dungeon denizens like aboleths, grimlocks, mimics, purple worms, rust monsters. Infamous dungeons. They list Castle Ravenloft. Castle Ravenloft. Anyway, they've got some really cool pictures in here too, because the Castle Ravenloft entry, let me see if I can find it. Oh, they don't have a cool picture for Castle Ravenloft. But some of the others, like the Ghost Tower, it actually has a little picture in it of the original mod that had the Ghost Tower. I don't know if you can see that very well. It was originally in the 1980 module, The Ghost Tower of Inverness, by Alan Hammock. Not bad. The Temple of Elemental Evil, naturally. I still have the Return to the Temple of Elemental Evil. Some new adventuring gear, some new magic items. Well, new alchemical items. And then a whole section on being the master of the dungeon. Themes and adventure hooks. Exploration and choices. Creating an Underdark adventure. Skill challenges, an Underdark trek. Dungeon makers, the cultists, the drow, the durgar, the dwarves, the kobolds. This is a really dark book. I love it. Scrolls of power like Wish and Polymorph. Wish? The user of this scroll can make one request of a powerful entity. Some examples of valid wishes include personal improvement, a single uncommon or rare magic item, a clue to a secret name of a primordial, or the last known whereabouts of an artifact. The user must perform a service for the entity in recompense. Failure to complete the service has dire consequences. A wish scroll might be granted as a reward for performing a service for an exarch, or might be uncovered in the tomb of a legendary hero. Rumors exist that the same demon lords protect copies of this scroll, as do the scribes of the world's most prestigious library. No one can confirm these rumors, however, since revealing that one possesses such a scroll would likely cause mass hysteria and draw the attention of those who covet it. They brought Wish to 4th edition. Why? And then Dungeon Companions. Like the infamous Meepo. I remember Meepo. Meepo of the Kobold. He's a level 1 striker. He is not much anything anymore, is he? And then a whole appendix about building your own dungeon, which is awesome in itself. With a bunch of tables. So anyway, that's this book in a nutshell. Maybe later this week, I'll do the other book that I've got. Well, I'll definitely do the other book I've got. But I've also got some cards and toys coming in. You can bet your butt I'm going to do out of the box for one of those. Take care. Peace.